yes. So, y'all already know when I'm in my car, I'm excited to share wonderful information with you. And I've been getting a ton of questions about rendering services in an unlicensed group home setting. So if you're just starting off, or even if you are growing your group home setting, it's important. This information will assist you in growing and touching the next level. And I'm excited to share it with you today. We're also going to be covering what are some of just the different types of demographics that you can target, and some of the different services that I know personally a lot of my individuals who live in those particular settings utilize, and they're very needed in the community. And you can be able to 10x again your group home revenue by rendering those services. So 1 second, don't move, as I will be coming right back and we'll be doing a quick overview. 1 second. Hi guys, yes. Man, welcome back. Yes, welcome back to where we gonna get your group home business started, and we gonna get it started right here. Yes. Okay guys, yes. I'm excited. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm always excited to jump in front of here and share these tips with you guys, because it's important when you're launching off and opening up that you have the right information and just feel comfortable about making your next move. So let's talk, right? Let's speak about demographic. I always say it's important to be specific, and the reason being is because it will open it up to the particular types of services that are available to that demographic, if that makes sense, right? So let's do an example. If we're going to be catering transitional housing, and you're providing housing to individuals over the age of 18, and they can utilize transitional services. Now, everyone is different, so services are based on an individual basis. So what does that look like? Right? In my transitional home, not all of the young ladies need childcare services, but some of them do, right? So you always want to have your bed rate set out and understand the more services that you're rendering and the more networking that you're doing, you're hiring qualified individuals who are certified to do these services. Now, non-licensed or non-emergency services, that's a better way to say it. If it's a non-emergency services, a caregiver doesn't really need a certification or a license to render some non-emergency services, and we're going to talk about that next, right? But let's piggyback on transitional housing. How can we help our individuals, right? Life skills, recovery services, all of these different things you just want to think about. Are you going to be targeting someone with behavioral health issues, and do you have someone that specializes in that? So the more you help will not only benefit your client, it will benefit you in the long run. Now let's speak if we're going to be targeting disabled individuals, right? Well, targeting disabled individuals, there are in-home services that you can provide, right? Having a service provider, a caregiver, someone who has experience with working with that demographic, render those in-home services, because they're for disabled individuals to live comfortably in a housing setting that they chose. That's important to remember. So if you are starting out your unlicensed setting, now you set that home out to where, hey, our housing is this, but I know I'm targeting this particular demographic. What are all those services that this demographic could utilize, and a part of the in-home services for disabled individuals to live, again, comfortably in their home setting? It could be a home they choose with you, and they have to choose their own service provider. So that's another thing, right? So think about those things when you are launching off. The same thing if you're saying, okay, I want to start off with a parolee program. Well, what are some of those things that we know more than housing, because housing is always first, but what are more things that we can be able to provide, right? Transportation, rendering more caseworker support. A lot of people even personally, who I've connected with. They need assistance with IDs, getting back on their feet. Those things are all case management support, guys. So I don't want you to stop it at rendering just housing, because, again, we're here to see our people grow. That's key. And the more we help, the more they'll grow. So I just wanted to leave you guys with those tips. And again, if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do, because I will be popping on in here with other videos. Yes. And then you guys can be able to just take down the tips and get launched off. I also do have a lot of fun, exciting things happening. We have the seminar that will be coming up on September the 2nd. Let me move my hair out the way. September the 7th. We also have on-site training, that's 17 weeks of training. You're going to get your group on business started. Yes. And then we also just always, you can book for a one-on-one training. I would love for you to have exactly the demographic that you want to target and the questions that you need, right? Because I can be able to assist you on multi-levels. So be specific when you book your one-on-one, okay? Well, until next time, I want you guys to have a beautiful rest of the Sunday, and like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.